Here's a piece of opal mined from a field I don't know, and I have no idea how to cut it. So stick around so we can take a risk together. At the moment, I'm just putting the gem torch through the color bar, and I can see little bits of inclusions in there that don't look great. But what I do like about it is that I can see right through it. So the risky thing about buying opal that you don't know where it comes from is you really don't know how it cuts. So I'm flying blind until I learn whether the potch goes darker or the color faces or which way I'm supposed to cut it. So let's get on the wheel and see what happens. So we've got grey potch here, we've got darker potch there. This is a break, and it's a break that I don't really trust. It may go into the colour, so there's probably a chance that I'm going to break this stone up into two. Logic tells me to keep that black potch or the darker potch on the back and take the lighter potch off. We don't know how this opal is going to face. Sometimes you can face better from one side than the other. We might just grind a little bit of potch off and see if it goes darker inside. There's a natural crack line right there, so that counts out that whole side of having a back on it, which is a bit painful. So what I might do, have a quick look here. Potch is going to pretty much stay the same. So I'm going to slice where that crack is. I'm going to slice that straight off, and then we can work on two stones, one possibly broken and one possibly nice. So now we've sliced it in half, and there's quite an anomaly that's very strange. Is there's black potch on the lighter side, on the lighter potch on the inside of the stone. So that really has thrown me off. So what I might do is I might put this one away and just have a test on this one of taking the chipped potch off first and see if any of that black takes on the colour. So we'll give that a go. Oh wow, so a little bit of black potch there in the colour, in the potch there. Don't know if that's going to touch the colour at all. I doubt it. This is the real test though, whether that colour faces from this side. You can see a line going through there. That's that natural crack that I was talking about. It will probably break off eventually. Let's get down to that colour bar. I dare say, because that line is still in there, yeah, break right through that line, and look at that. Really doesn't face very well at all. Right, well, I guess we better try the other one, the other way around, because that's not great. So I'm going to take the light potch side off first. See that corner? That's a little bit more promising, that. This is where I realised I messed up, and I wish I could go back and start again. There was a blob of black potch which could have been my backing for a beautiful black opal the other way around. But now that potch is too thin to make a backing, and I'm committed to follow through with my mistake. Not looking good. Life isn't always easy, We're all just trying to figure things out as we go. And sometimes that means we stumble. It's easy to get frustrated when things don't go as planned, especially when we feel like we should have known better. But here's the truth. Mistakes are a part of life. They are not setbacks, they are stepping stones. And I've made a footpath 5 miles long and counting in my life. So this little bit of broken stuff on the end, I'm not going to bother cutting them at the moment, but I'm just going to cut the main stone. It's quite rare to have seam opal that has black inside it and not take on the colour as well. So I'm a little bit unimpressed with the way it did cut, but that's what happens when you find a new field or you buy a piece of opal from a field you don't know, and that's where your experience gets gained. So I know for next time when I see this opal up for sale, I'll go, that's the stuff I need to be careful of. And I wouldn't say not buy it, but I would definitely readjust my values around it. Cutting opal is exciting, but it can also be tough. Sometimes you can make mistakes and a beautiful stone ends up ruined. It's frustrating, especially when you think about the money and time lost. But every mistake is a lesson. Each one teaches you something new, making you a better cutter. Over time, you'll make fewer mistakes and create more beautiful gems. It's not about the stones you've lost, it's about the skills you've gained. Keep learning, and with each cut, you'll get closer to mastering the craft. So this is one of the bigger learning curves about this sort of opal, is that see the little black patch right in the middle, well, almost the middle. If that had just been all over the stone, it would have been a nice black opal. But because the potch decided not to catch on to the rest of the colour, unfortunately we've just got a dark opal. Now let's see what it weighs. 4.56, so 4.5 carats. This is around about $1,000 gem. So not a great result, but that's how opal is. You can play the game, take the risks. You either get a reward or you can get this. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.